So many games out there have beautiful artwork, and it's arguably one of the most important things when it comes to game design. While working on my game, I was getting really frustrated with the lack of assets and creativity that my game had. And for prototyping purposes, I want to try to find a way to make a beautiful background that fits the playstyle of my game quickly. By no means am I going to use AI for my finished product, but this is a great way to start the building pieces for any project that you're currently working on. There's been a lot of controversy out there when it comes to using AI, but I like to view it as a tool to help me prototype my game. It's overall faster and more cost effective than hiring a contractor this early on in the current development of my game. In the future, of course I plan on doing that, but right now, to get the feel and what I want for the game, using Midjourney was one of the best tools that I was able to use to accomplish this. Now I want to kind of show you guys how I was able to do that. So unfortunately, Midjourney is a subscription plan, but on the website, they have a tool that you can kind of search different prompts that the community has made. So my scenario here, I want to look up different trees and see the art style that I want for that. You know, early on in my game, I started to do pixel art, and I love the idea of pixel art, and I really tried working with it more, but as I started to get the feel of my game farther, I ended up wanting to go with more illustration and more hand-drawn. And this is one of the best tools I use for that. So in this case here, I can type in 2D trees and I get a list of different trees that all have different art styles tied to them. And it's really great too because not only is it trees, but you can search for literally anything that you would want. You know, I can look into mountains, I can look into grass terrain, I can look into clouds. Anything that you imagine, you can type that in and see different art styles for it too. And let's say if you want to go further into that too, you can specify even further. Let's say you only want to see pixel art. You can also just filter on pixel art. There's so many different options you can do with this. So what I kind of did was I took a bunch of different selections of all these different images. So I got trees, mountain, clouds, grass, terrain, everything like that. And I got these different prompts, copied the images, threw them into Photoshop, and just kind of started mix matching them and trying to see, okay, what if we put this here? What if we put this here? And let me show you guys kind of the process of how I did that. So the very first thing I did was I created a new Photoshop instance. And it was run 3080 by like 2000 or so. I really wanted to try to get a very big parallax background. That way I could try different mix matches of these trees, to try different orientations of them. I just wanted to try to find as much uniqueness as I could. And like I said before, this is not a finished product, but it's more so just to see how this would fit inside your game with your current character. And also if you're looking to get characters as well, Midjourney is a fantastic tool for that too. If you don't really know what it could be, but if you have like an idea, oh, I want to make a turtle that looks like this, you can say I want to have a pixel art turtle, and it will display hundreds of images like that. So what I ended up going with was I got all these mountains, I started dragging them into the screen, dragging all these trees into the screen, and I just started erasing all of the backgrounds for them. All of these come with these native backgrounds, but I only want certain parts of it, so I just kind of masked a lot of them and started taking pieces out of it. Because the footage took me about 2 hours to make and it's all in one entire clip, I'm going to shrink it down to about a minute and a half, minute or so, and just make it into a time lapse. So enjoy. And that kind of wraps it up. You know, I was able to import this into Unity very easily. And and I think that turned out great. And this is something that's really nice if you guys want to change your character up, if you want to change the background, if you want to change spell effects. I mean, anything you could possibly imagine that goes into the game, you can easily prototype it with Midjourney. And, personally for me, I have done a lot of prototyping already. I got the 1 month subscription for $10, not sponsored by the way, but it was only $10 for 1 month, and I was able to get so many different things out of it. And I would arguably say that it's 100% worth it. Just to feel out my game and understand, okay, this is the direction I want from the game. Previously I started with pixel art, and now I'm doing this, and I feel like this is the right choice that I want to make, and who knows, maybe I will go back to pixel art. I don't think I will, but you never know really. So yeah, if you guys are interested or have any questions about how Midjourney works, I could definitely make a tutorial on it, or there's hundreds of them out there. Or if you have any questions at all about the project or how it's going, drop it down in the description, or in the comments I should say. But yeah, hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you have any questions, please feel free to reach out either in the comments or on my Discord, and I will talk to you guys later. Have a good one and stay safe. Talk to you guys soon.